You know, that was actually the one tricky thing. One of your pieces of advice early on was don't watch, because, you know, right before we dance, they have the emotional background story and stuff, the package. And so you would say when we're on stage, it's an entire wall, it's a LCD screen of like our story, and you're like, don't watch it, just focus on getting into the dance.
Yeah.
And every time we're up on stage and I start playing, I hear like my mom's voice or something, I'm like, oh, I gotta look, and I start to look over, and then you start to get emotional or tear up, and I'm like, no, focus on the dance. You guys.
You guys.
I honestly, having been on Dancing with the Stars and experienced just a small taste of what you go through on a daily basis, weekly basis, yearly basis for your dancing, I don't know how you do it. How are your bodies not fully broken?
I honestly, there's a saying that a body in motion stays in motion, and I feel like now I understand that, because if I stop for like a week and then get started, like we just had a 2-week break recently, and if at the end of that, when you like throw yourself into dance again, my body after 3 days is like, like actually this morning was one of those days that I got up and my left calf was so tight, like I had to just like stop for a little bit. I felt like a grandma.
That's just age, baby.
I know, it's age.
So, wait, who's older? Okay, just pointing out.
By 6 years as well. So.
What? You got a baby?
What?
Sasha looks younger than Linda. You got a baby face.
Really?
He's
Yeah.
No. I'll take it.
Let's not point out who the oldest is in the crowd. I never realized getting into the show what a cardio workout it was going to be, because for me, I hit the gym, I play basketball, I do different sports, I'm pretty active. You know, Linda and I are very healthy.
Looking buff there.
You know, I try. That's you know.
You
this
still
belly's
at your
pretty
dance
buff.
weight.
God, no.
You literally lost so much weight, and I remember you saying like, I need to eat, like struggle, like, and like Linda was like, food.
It was. I dropped 34 pounds, so I went down to 194 pounds, and I haven't weighed that since my year out of high school.
I remember you saying that.
Yeah, but I think it was 2 months later I'd put it all back on.
No, you didn't. I don't think you did at all.
You look the same.
A little bit.
Yeah, you do.
We try. We've been eating vegetarian now for quite a few months, and overall our body feels better, less bloating. But again, with the dancing, I thought, you know, it's going to be a bit of a workout, but it's more going to be the memorization.
Yes.
Not realizing if you're not keeping up to the beat while we're rehearsing, then, you know, obviously it's not going to work. And so that kept my heart rate up, made me sweat a little bit more. And then that's why I literally had to eat whatever I could possibly eat.
Yeah.
With 45 hours of dancing.
And you were just mentally exhausted too. So I don't know how you, like physically, I guess your bodies are used to it, but like, how do you function as humans, like, off the dance floor?
You guys traveled a lot.
Yeah. I mean, the schedule was crazy.
Live, was it Sunday nights?
Monday
nights we were live, and then we were straight on to a red-eye flight to go back to Toronto to film. We had 3 of our shows on the go at the same time. Literally on set, we're walking, like doing a house tour with a family, and I'm showing them this living room, look at that fireplace feature, what do you think of the floors? And then as soon as they say cut, they would have a PA that would run over with a chair and literally just put it under me, and I would collapse down in the chair, and I couldn't survive. But you had to do the choreography and travel and teach me to dance. Like that would have been hell.
I mean, well, yeah, but it wasn't a help. I didn't hear that. No, it wasn't help. Honestly, I would choreograph on the plane. So we would do a red eye, and I would be like sitting wherever I'm sitting, like listening to the music, choreographing. And then when I'd get there, and you'd have things in the morning, and then I would see you maybe the afternoon. Sometimes you would, like at 5 p.m, you would like run over, and I'm like, I'm gonna treat you so well, I promise. But I would try to chuck all the choreography at you on like Tuesday and sometimes Wednesday. And then by Thursday, you'd have it. Do you remember our little rehearsal studio? It was so cute and quaint, and it was upstairs, and those people were so nice to us.
They're really nice. It had an old European plush kind of a...
Would you say Drew was a quick learner?
Yeah, I thought you were a very quick learner.
I would say I was actually more about the real finesse and style, you know. Ask Len. Len knows all about it.
Yeah.
No, I could memorize quickly. I've always been able to do that, but it's the fine touches and that smoothness that Jordan Fisher had or Lindsey Sterling. I didn't have that. So what do we do instead? I decided to throw you around and do flips and stuff I've never done in my life.
And honestly, to this day, our freestyle was seriously my favorite
That's my
dance
favorite ever.
I think ever.
That's a good one.
I had the benefit though. I had both of you guys help me out. I mean, Sasha was in troupe at the time, but you would come over and from a guy's perspective give me pointers. So I kind of had like 2 pros in one, which was really cool. I wish we could just travel you with us on the road too.
I know, that would have been amazing.
Just put me in your suitcase. Stuff like
that. You know, that's why every now and then with Linda, I just pop in the suitcase.
Pop in, yeah.
But how do you? So you guys. When you first met, you met on Dancing with the Stars, right?
No, actually, we met about 2 years before that on Broadway in New York, and not many people know that. So we did a show together, and we weren't together until maybe like a year and a half later after we met. And so we traveled the world, we were best friends pretty much. And then about 3 months before Sash joined the show here in America, the Dancing with the Stars show, we started dating and thinking, there might be something like more here. And so when we started dating, and then he got the call that he was going to come out to America, and I had never interviewed or auditioned for it at all. And I was really happy for him. I thought, that's probably it then. You know, he's going to America. I'm still going to be on tour. Paths are not going to cross.
Yeah.
And then he'll tell you a different story. But we were in South Africa, and he went onto my Facebook and, as me, requested him as my boyfriend.
Wait, how did you get on Facebook?
In a relationship.
I don't remember.
You opened my laptop and my Facebook was on, and so you went into you requested as my boyfriend.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't even know you could do that.
That's funny.
Yeah, in a relationship
I remember in a relationship and stuff. Yeah. But so what was your dynamic when if you liked her and then you're starting to try and show a little bit of interest? Because it sounds like you were in the friend zone right away. But how did you get past that to make your smooth move?
For all those people in the friend zone, there is a chance. No, I think we traveled a lot and we had a lot of fun together, and traveling and being on a show and working together, you get to experience so many different things. Like we were in Belgium, and I remember very specific, like we would go and rent these bikes, go to this deli, and then like our rooms in Europe, they're tiny. So like we would stock up on all this deli meat and then like have a picnic in bed, like, and watch a movie. And it was just like, we knew from that day on, and those days it was like, this is great.
Yeah,
this is really
from the bologna picnic in bed.